Hello, hello. How's it going? Welcome in, Viable. How's it going, Jay? How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good, my friend. How are you?
Yeah, man. I am sound.
Happy days.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, very much looking forward to this game. Final day of the Premier League season. And I mean, for us, it's a bit of a nothing game. For the Wolves, it's they've got fans at home in the stadium for a long time. So, and as you can see from the 11 to my left, we're starting our fringe players. I mean, I think Baye or Twanzebe will start in the final, won't they? One of them.
Yeah, they're going to have to. Yeah. I don't see Maguire being fit.
No, exactly. But yeah, Matic, Donny, Mata, Diallo, Dan James starting, and obviously Alanga up front as well. It's going to be really, really interesting to see how well we can play.
Yeah. See, I'm not. Is it definitely Alanga up front, or is it Diallo up front with James on the right?
We don't know.
Yeah.
Like, if I need to change it, I'll change it. We'll just kind of see how the team kind of kicks off and starts out.
Yeah.
Okay, so Maguire is travelling, and apparently Ole is waiting until Wednesday afternoon to pass judgment on whether Maguire is going to be ready for the final or not. But he says he's not holding any hopes for that. So probably
you were right, by the way. Alanga was starting up front.
Well, we'll see how they go, because it might be. I mean, it could be Dan James starting up front. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know. So,
well, judging by the team sheet that BT Sport just showed.
Yeah, but BT and Sky Sports are not always right. I mean, sometimes
that's true.
They're very wrong. So, we will see. How you doing, Viable, mate? It's good to see you.
I just realised we've still got the aggregate score in the overlay.
Oh, I know, yeah. Last 25 Premier League away games. Win, draw, win, draw. Like, yeah, beating City, beating Spurs. They were really good results.
Yeah. 2-0 at Leicester was a good one.
2-0
at Chelsea was good.
Yeah. We've had a really good run of away games.
I really want to see us at least get a draw so we can
continue into next season. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wolves season really has just fallen away for them, hasn't it?
It really has.
Yeah. And there was I don't know if you guys in chat saw it, but there was talk about Phil Jones playing today, which obviously isn't happening. But I think all the jokes and memes to one side, just for just a minute. I think as with his time under Sir Alex Ferguson, he was a solid defender.
Yeah.
And always gave everything for the club, but some bad injuries have really, really curtailed his career, haven't they?
They really have.
And it's sort of a shame that his career has just ended up as more of a meme than anything else. But I wouldn't mind seeing like a little testimonial game for him. But will that happen? I don't know. Probably not.
Well, De Gea's definitely having one, isn't he?
Oh, De Gea will 100% get a testimonial match. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he didn't.
He's meant to be getting one in pre-season, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Apparently so, yeah, because it would have been 10 years at the club.
Yeah. But Raul Jimenez, you know, as much as he's had, you know, he's been out all season with his bad head injury. It's you know, it's just really good to see that he's come through it.
Yeah, definitely.
So they've clearly struggled this season without him, haven't they? So yeah, what's your score prediction for this game then? Having seen the lineup,
1-1. I'd say 1-1.
Yeah,
I think that's a fair assessment.
yeah. I think Wolves have been struggling to score goals and struggling to keep clean sheets, and we've got this understrength team out. Got a couple of got Rashford and Greenwood on the bench.
Yeah.
Donny starting in that box-to-box role, which, you know, could be really good, but I mean, he's playing with Mata, and Mata's mind will be quick enough for Donny, but you know, Dan James is not that good at link-up play, really.
Yeah.
Diallo is, I think he is. Alanga, which don't know, we haven't seen enough of him, really. So yeah, you know, if we can get three or four good chances today, I think I would take that, to be honest, because I mean, it's going to be pretty much Wolves' full strength team, isn't it? You know,
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, question for you: if you were Ole, would you rest players or would you put strong teams to go into the Europa League final on a win?
We were having this conversation.
Yeah, honestly, personally, I would mix and match. I mean, you know, I've said before, I think either Tuanzebe or Bay will start in the final at the back. But I don't mind resting Bruno. I think Bruno is the one player that you rest for this game.
Yeah.
But I think either Cavani or Greenwood or Rashford should be starting this game. Probably Greenwood should be starting the game, to be honest, in my opinion. I think you start him up front and bring Alanga on, you know, to have half an hour at the end or something like that, you know what I mean? Because, you know, we don't have that bit of quality at the top. Not that Alanga's not, you know, not a good player, he is, but, you know, he doesn't have the experience, he's very young. And it's his first start for United, isn't it, I think? So,
yeah.
Or second start? First Premier League start, anyway. Or
yes, his second actual start.
Did he
start? We started him at Leicester.
Okay, so his second start for the club, but yeah, viable will start with a strong team. Yeah, and I can see the reasons for that, but at the end of the day, some of these players haven't gotten to play this season. Brandon Williams hasn't. Donny van der Beek certainly hasn't. Mata. I mean, I was obviously looking at the stats earlier for our end of season review and that, and Mata's had 3 assists. That's it. That's all he's done this season.
See, for me, I think that that we see the game. We see 90 minutes of a game.
Yeah.
Maybe twice a week.
Yeah.
Sometimes 3 when games get abandoned. But, you know, we see very little of what Ollie sees in training.
Yeah.
And for all we know, Bruno is, or like half the team's exhausted, or maybe he trusts them. Maybe he said to them, like, look, do you guys need like a pick-me-up game? Do you guys need do you guys want to rest?
Minutes,
like,
do you need an hour just to get sharp?
Yeah, and you know, so we don't know what's like. He's not going to come out and fully explain why he's done what he's done.
Obviously,
so
yeah.
I think to be in a Europa League final and to have finished second with no backing, I think that at this point, like, I trust whatever team Ollie puts out rather than what would I do, because I don't know what's been said in Carrington.
Yeah, we didn't see any of what Ollie sees in training law. Yeah, true. If we weren't after the 2 losses, I'd play second team, but since we're on a losing streak, well, I mean, we drew with Fulham, we didn't lose, but yeah, it would be a strong team for me. If we won the last 2 games, it would be a second side. Yeah. But, you know, if it works and we go win the Europa League final, then no one's going to care about this game if we lose or win or draw. because we've got second place secure, haven't we? So
Ollie's always going to be scrutinised for whatever he does.
Yeah.
Like if we go out and we win the Europa League on Wednesday, everyone would be like, and Pogba scores a goal and Bruno scores a goal. It'll be like, oh, Pogba, Bruno, brilliant, blah blah blah. If we go and we lose on Wednesday, people be like, oh, they should have played a stronger team on Sunday to get them ready. And then if we would have played a stronger team today and we would have gone to the Europa League and lost, they'd have been saying, "Oh, we should have rested players."
Either way, Ollie can't control what's can't control what happens on Wednesday.
I think whatever happens, but for whatever reason, and I don't know why the United fans do it, but there's a big group of United fans that have just never wanted Ollie as manager because they still remember him as that manager of Cardiff and the manager of Mulder and that's it. But to be fair, not being funny, it's not like Pep inherited Man City, right? And everyone's like, Pep's an amazing manager. Ollie's inherited nothing, really.
No, yeah,
look where we are.
He inherited Pogba, inherited Luke Shaw, and inherited De Gea. That's about it. Yeah, obviously got Martial and Rashford in that as well. But in terms of Ollie's big signings so far have been Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, Bruno. I guess he could throw Cavani in there as well now.
Yeah.
And didn't get the centre back he wanted last summer. Didn't get he wasn't looking for a midfielder last summer because we thought Matic would be okay for one more season, but it turns out he's not. It's we'll make our assessment once the season's finished.
Yeah. I think Ollie's one of those managers that's so unlucky, and I feel for him that he just can't win.
No, he really can't. But if we don't lose today and then we go and beat Villarreal in the final, you can't complain, can you?
You can't
really can't complain.
But that's what I'm saying, is that people will still find a reason.
Yeah,
they'd still be like, Ollie done well, but I still think we need a better manager. It's just support your team.
Yeah, that's it. And we've got Wan-Bissaka, McTominay, Rashford, Greenwood on the bench. Lindelof, just in case defensively something goes wrong. Grant is on the bench, and we've got Hannibal Mejri, Shola Shoretire, and a young defender called Fish on the bench. So
I'd love to be 2-0 up at half time and be able to bring Shoretire, Fish on, and some of these younger players.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to be 2-0 up and be able to bring on these young lads. Bring on Shoretire for Juan Mata. That'd be great. But we'll see. It's gonna be an interesting game. At the very least, it's gonna be interesting.
It's Nuno's last game today, and I've got a feeling he's going Spurs.
I think he'd do a great job at Spurs. Would Spurs go for Nuno? I think
what better option have you got? They're not going to get Allegri.
No, they're not going to get Allegri. They're not going to get Nagelsmann because he's going to Bayern. And then who else is there?
Put it this way, their last, they've done so well under Pochettino, and he came from a lower down team.
True.
So
yeah. And Wolves play football in a really, really positive attacking way, don't they? Which is what I think what Levy wants. So maybe Nuno does go to Spurs next season. Don't know. And, although Wolves have really struggled in the league this season, I think for due to Jimenez getting that horrific injury, they're still a really good footballing side, I think. So
yeah.
And Nuno brought them up, and highest ever highest ever Premier League finish for them. You know, had a deep run in the Europa League. What a fantastic manager!
And to do all that after bringing him up from the Championship as well.
Yeah,
in just 4 seasons, I mean,
absolutely.
He wouldn't leave if there weren't an offer somewhere. So
no, I mean, you know, they've got Semedo at right back on loan from Barcelona. That was a really good deal for them. Really good deal. You know, sadly, you know, Raul Jimenez isn't playing, isn't on the bench or anything today.
Yeah,
it's good to see him in the warm up and that, and involved in the match day. Matic given the captain's armband today. And there you go, Will Fish. Hannibal Mejri. I mean, have you seen Hannibal Mejri playing?
He's amazing.
He's such a talent. My trouble for the day is City, Liverpool, and Chelsea. Okay, you think they're all going to win? Fair enough. We'll discuss the other games as we go along.
Yeah. Obviously, we want Chelsea to lose.
Yeah.
So we want them to finish 5th, because then it makes it harder for them to get signings because they're potentially in the market as aggressively as we are.
Yeah, for Sancho and Varane. So, I mean, you know, Sancho wants to come to United. He prefers United. So, I think Chelsea are more likely to get. Sec. That's okay. I think Chelsea are more likely to get Rafa Varane than we are, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I mean, Varane could still sign for Real Madrid again, so could re-sign. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. What's your prediction for this game, Viable? Well, moments away here from kickoff. And I mean, I'm very relaxed about this match. I think it's going to be a draw, and so does Jay. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Chelsea have been the best team in the Premier League over the last month, I think. Yeah, they have. But I think Villa have got Grealish back. They're playing Villa away from home, aren't they? So Villa will be dangerous today, I think. We'll keep an eye on the other scores as we go along, because got the other live matches happening. Like I say, we'll keep an eye. I think it'll be United taking a lead 1-0 and conceding a late goal again. Yeah, maybe. Either 1-0 or 1-1. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. Someone rang on our doorbell.
That's okay. I will keep an eye out. Inter won 5-1 in the Serie A.
What's that, sorry?
Inter Milan won 5-1. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep a tab open of Sky Sports scores as well. Hey, Kerry, how's it going?
Hey, Kerry.
We could lose though. Yeah, we could lose today. If it happens, it happens. You know.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I'd be sad about is that we lose our away record. Other than that, I'm not too fussed.
Yeah, absolutely. Had a bet yesterday. Guys, had a big bet on it. You won't like it, but I thought it was a certainty, lol. Is Adama Traore. Poor finish. Poor attempt, I should say.
Dangerous, isn't he?
Oh, he's so fast, is Adama. Poor pass from... Yeah, it wasn't a great pass from Axel, was it? And, Matic should have done better still. Yeah, lashes it wide. Back to the UK to finish last in the European in the Eurovision. I just thought with Brexit they would get no points. Well, yeah, that's fair.
Oh, wow. That's going to always be the danger, you know, with playing playing against Adama Traore. Who have we got on the right?
Ahmad.
As in a right back. Brando, and then
Brando,
left is Tellez.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they really need to track him.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm about to get 0 points at 10-1, so Angry didn't lol. Yeah. So Ahmad is playing as the number 9. So let me just swap those over then.
I think they're going to switch a lot.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. As you say, Alanga and Diallo will probably just chop and change, won't they, between themselves?
Yeah.
But I'll put Diallo up front. Why not? Why not?
Poor from United so far. We keep giving the ball away in silly areas.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to settle ourselves into the game. I think our backline and midfield should be experienced enough to keep the ball better than this. Semedo trying to play it down the line. Twanzebe.
This is such a good stage for some of these younger players to really, you know, show what they're about.
Yeah.
And it's not like they're playing pre-season either. They're playing in a Premier League game, and you know.
I mean, they are, but it'll feel like a pre-season game on it because it's going to be. I mean, the crowd today is going to be very, very loud and very having fun, aren't they? They're going to have a lot of fun with everything. You know, anytime anyone has a shot or balls play back to a goalkeeper for either team, they're going to do the oh.
Yeah, but the way I see it is as well is that we're playing like a full strength Premier League team. That in past seasons have been really decent, so it's like a really good test for the likes of our front three and Brandon and even Tellez.
And Tellez, and Axel as well. Yeah, I expect the Wolves fans are going to be very sad to see Nuno leaving as a manager. He's been a fantastic manager for them. Really, really good. 5 minutes in, very relaxed game from both teams so far, really.
A couple of little midfield mistakes from United, but nothing really.
It's a decent ball from Tellez.
Oh, lovely ball.
Alanga with a good opportunity there, but couldn't quite. His first touch wasn't good enough.
That was a lovely ball.
It's a lovely ball. Just bring it down. Yeah.
Hits his shin, did it?
Yeah. He did. And it came off his shin pad. Yeah, really good pass. Wow, really good cross from Tellez there.
And a very good little run there from Alanga. Something that we don't see very often, other than Cavani, really, with United players.
Yeah, true. And so Viable, here's a question for you. Which players do you think we won't see at United next season? Which players do you think we're going to sell or let go?
Not that you want to leave.
Not
the
that
ones
you want to leave, the
leave.
ones that you think will leave, yeah.
Yeah. Because I could probably name about 10, but I don't think that's realistic.
No.
Nice little bit of play by Ahmad.
Yeah. Oh, look, nicely left by Donny. Dan James, can he provide a good pass? It's not bad. It's a chance here. Oh. Alanga with a really good opportunity there. Shifted it onto his left foot really well.
Well worked. You've got to be hitting a target, but well worked.
I think he just leans back here, doesn't he? Yeah, he just leans back. Commentator
Good signs from the young Swede.
Yeah, commentator saying he's just got to stay composed. I mean, he's a very young lad.
Yeah,
but some really good early signs for Elanga. Looks like he's got really good potential there. I think if that had been Ahmad, I think that's 1-0 to be honest. But
oh, a little bit of off the ball business there.
Yeah, I mean, I think that just don't overdo it. Anyone is what I would say.
Yeah,
everyone just stay nice and relaxed. Still 0-0 around the Premier League as well. I'm just periodically checking. That's a good tackle from Bay, but Wolves back on the ball with Semedo. Tellez with a really good interception there, stopping the ball getting to Adama. I mean, that's one way to stop Adama from attacking you, is just don't let the ball get to him in the first place.
Yeah.
Which sounds simple enough, but it's not always that simple, is it?
Well, to be fair, if you want to be a midfield player or a centre back for United, you need to have those attributes.
Yeah. Really well done there from Axel.
Yeah, that was really well played. See, like that, he read the situation and dealt with it.
Yeah. I think that's out for a corner, isn't it? I couldn't quite tell. Okay, yeah, it's a corner to Wolves with just under 10 minutes on the clock.
And again, we're not putting anyone on the back post. We've been doing this a lot this season. We keep conceding from there. I remember back when in Paul Scholes' days, he would always be the one on the back post.
Yep, he would.
And how many times did he stop it off the line? I mean, quite a few.
Another corner, deflected behind by Brandon Williams, who could see full 90 minutes today. I mean, if we can sort out our positioning from corners over the summer.
I mean, how many games would we have won if we just had better corner awareness?
Yep.
Like Brandon Williams is going up against I think that looked like Jimenez there, and it's like he should be on the back post. He's too small.
Jimenez isn't playing, but yeah.
Oh, he's not.
No. He was
involved. I thought he'd...
No. He was involved in the warm up, but he's not.
Okay.
He's not even in the squad. He's just travelled with the squad to Molyneux to be involved. Axel Twanzebe with another really good defensive interception.
Whoever it was looked like a tall striker.
Yeah. Diallo, really good pass to Dan James.
Oh,
can't quite keep it in.
Dan James things.
Yeah, Dan James doing Dan James things. But Ahmad with a beautiful little flick pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Van der Beek and Ahmad and Elanga have had good starts to the game so far.
Yeah.
Matic has been good and bad, so mixed. Let's just go with mixed.
Yeah, he had that blip at the beginning, but then he seems to have
settled,
recovered, and slowed the game down a bit, which is what we like to use Matic for.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm actually shocked because if he's playing in this game, I don't think he'll play on Wednesday, and I did think that we'd probably play Matic and Pogba in the centre the other day, but then obviously we've done a video which is coming out on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Which is our preview, which my team's a bit different after having reconsidered.
Yeah.
But Matic is good at slowing the ball down. He only has 60 minutes in his tank.
Yeah, that's it. And then he will fade after that.
Yeah.
And what's that? Hang on, let me lineups. I mean, yeah, so we'll probably see McTominay come on for him at some point. Dan James cross.
Ball.
Yes! Elanga with his first goal for Manchester United.
And what a good goal.
Wonderful cross from Dan James.
Question is Dan James onside?
Yeah, I think he is. Man City are also beating Everton 1-0. De Bruyne, yeah. He's onside there, Dan James. Fantastic. Get in there. Yes, mate. Exactly.
Oh, that's brilliant.
It's a brilliant cross, that.
Brilliant header.
Yeah.
Dan James actually done really well there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Elanga with a beautiful header. Like, but if there's, I know it sounds silly, but there's some Premier League strikers that don't bury those sometimes.
Rashford.
yeah. I wasn't going to say it, but
yeah. Rashford's not good with headers, but Elanga with his first ever senior goal for Manchester United. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. While in Matic tackled. Clever ball from Van der Beek, that. Brandon Williams into Elanga.
Now I'm getting really excited for this game now. Like, this is... Seeing how this front four's been, it's like, I'm liking it.
I mean, not that they're the same players or similar, but, you know, like Saka and Smith Rowe play for Arsenal.
Yeah.
It's like, you just see the energy and the fearlessness. Oh, Dan James gets in there really well.
Oh, I was unlucky there.
Wolves
but yeah, like,
got themselves out
they've been the shining point of Arsenal season this season.
They have, yeah.
Them two.
Yeah.
Because Aubameyang and Lacazette just haven't showed up when they needed to.
No, I mean...
Oh, that's soft.
Lacazette has been the main goal scorer for Arsenal this season, but...
Yeah.
I mean, it is a foul.
Yeah, but I just hate that. Like, football's just no longer contact.
No, it's not. Poor cross from Wolves. United have the ball back. Well, another good early goal, but we need to follow up this time. Because we fell to against Fulham, and I kept saying it's going to cost us, and that's exactly what happened.
The thing is like these kids up front, like even because people forget Dan James is only like 21.
Yeah.
Like these kids up front, like they've got a point to prove. They're going to keep going at Wolves. Whereas I think we went 1-0 up, and probably Ollie said, "All right, guys, we need to rest up. Take your foot off the gas." Do you know what I mean? Because we had all those congestion of fixtures.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, maybe one or two players here are going to play in the Europa League final, whether that's as a sub or starting.
Yeah.
So, like, the rest of them, this is their chance.
Exactly.
Lovely spread ball out there.
Lovely ball, that. And Dan James took it down well for once. Good ball to Telles. Got Mata behind.
Just took too long to decide, didn't he?
Yeah.
Lovely little reverse pass.
Corner. You actually need to learn to put teams away. We do, yeah. City 2-0 up, yeah. De Bruyne and Jesus already.
The thing is it if we don't put Wolves away today, I'm not so mad because this is like sort of like a second string team. As long as we don't lose.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like if we don't lose, Leeds had a goal disallowed for offside. Don't be offside. Teller's cross wasn't the best, but it will be another corner. He has another chance to put a more effective cross in.
Tellez is arguably our best set piece taker in terms of corners and like
him and Shaw. Him and Shaw both.
Yeah. But the way Tellez whips him in, the way that he whips him in. So he needs to do better from corners than he did there.
Yeah.
Much better. Oh.
Be giving us a goal kick. Leeds 1-0 up now. Yeah. All right, so Leeds might finish above Arsenal at this rate. Yeah, Leeds beating West Brom. Leicester are beating Spurs.
Nice.
Still 0-0 at Villa Park as well. Tellers with a good.
I'm really pumped for this now. Seeing a young player score, I don't know, it just gets something like United DNA bubbling. You know,
It's a bit like the Fulham game. We played really well against Fulham, just didn't put them away.
Yeah.
And
to be fair, the one positive about the congestion, the fixture congestion that we had, is that we've had some of our like best streams because they've just been so fucking hilarious. Like we've just been talking absolute crud.
Yeah, there's the Leeds goal anyway. Good header from them.
Poor defending by West Bromwich.
It was, yeah.
Oh, viable. Leeds had a fantastic year, but they have some brilliant players. I would take Calvin Phillips and Rafinha in a heartbeat.
I mean, yeah. So, Everton
I wouldn't touch Bamford with a barge pole.
No, I wouldn't know. No, I was just I was confused for a minute, and then I realised what you were talking about.
Yeah. But even like Rodrigo, who they have, I think is a brilliant player as well. Like, they have some really good players.
They do.
And like, if Calvin Phillips isn't in the Euro squad, I have no faith in Southgate.
Yeah, like Southgate's got a lot of difficult decisions, especially as he's got the 2 extra slots in the squad now as well.
I don't think Wan-Bissaka's going to the Euros, and if that's the case, I wouldn't be surprised to see him change his nationality because he's
not capped yet, is he?
No, he's not, and I can't remember it's an African country, and I can't remember which one it is that won him.
Don't know. Congo, yeah. But yeah, I can't remember what I was going to say now. Oh, really good turn from Donny. Go on, Donny.
Oh, go on. Keep going, mate.
Good pass.
Oh, bad pass.
It was a good pass. Dan James didn't.
No, I think he sold Dan James a bit there. I think he did. Like, I think he overhit that a little bit.
Yeah.
I think he got a bit overexcited.
Yeah. Absolutely giving Leeds credit. You know, being a Man United fan and giving Leeds credit is usually is not usual, but here we are. No, they've had a wonderful season. And guys, just so you know, I'm a football fan first and a United fan till I die, but I don't hate other teams except Chelsea. Hate Chelsea. Somehow I know that someone I know that I can't stand follows them. I know it's petty, but such is life. Yeah, no, that's fair. I
don't think I hate any team. I
don't hate any team.
I'd say I have healthy rivalries. Obviously, with Liverpool, Man City. I'd say the closest one I came to like complete disdain probably would be Arsenal.
Yeah.
Even then, once Wenger, left Arsenal, I had nothing but respect for Wenger. Do you know what I mean? It's really weird.
Yeah.
I haven't felt dislike for any other team, like playing against any other team than I have at times when we played against Arsenal.
Yeah. I think I dislike the way that City have just bought the Premier League and all that.
Yeah.
That's not the players' fault. That's just That's just football economics at the end of the day. So, it's just it is what it is. Yeah, I'm glad to see that these young lads are playing on kind of on the same level as like Donny and that because
yeah.
Oh, Adama Traore just skinned Matic.
Oh.
And
well done by
Tuanzebe again in the right place at the right time. Adama Traore, a wonderful player, just left Matic behind. Got crowded out in the end.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
If we got a top CDM and a top centre back for good money, would you take Adama Traore as a third signing and be happy with a transfer window?
Depends how much we have to pay. Like, honestly, I know it's odd, a bit odd to say, but I think it depends how much Wolves would want for him.
Yeah.
If it's something reasonable, then yeah. But I think because of the whole Super League thing, I think we are getting Sancho.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think we're getting Sancho and one other big signing. Whether that's Varane or Rice or someone like Rice, because the whole Rice thing all depends on whether or not Chelsea want him. If Chelsea wants him, then he's going to Chelsea. There's nothing we can do about that. But yeah, so I think Sancho, a right back, and a centre back are definite.
I agree with viable. By the way, I think it's sad what Arsenal fans did to Wenger. Yeah, it's horrible.
100%.
Yeah, it's horrible. Like, I understand you want to win stuff, I really do. But like, Arsenal were nothing until Wenger came along.
I mean, they have history, but yeah.
Yeah, they have history, but what I mean is,
at the time, yeah.
Yeah, Wenger came along and completely changed that club. And it's funny because obviously Fergie and Wenger, when they were at Man United and Arsenal respectively and all of that, they had like great distaste for each other. Now they're like really close friends.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the Glazers know they have to spend big in transfer window now. They know they are close to having a club that fans will walk away from. Yeah, they are. And I hope that, even if, say we sign Sancho, Varane and Rice, right? Just say that happens. Well done, Tellez. I hope the fans don't forget what they tried to do to this club. Well, they were nothing, mate. Yeah. Jay didn't mean nothing. Just like at the time, they weren't challenging for titles and stuff.
Yeah, like I meant like figuratively, not literally.
Yeah.
Like under George Graham, there was a huge drinking culture in the club.
Mm.
You had players at and then Wenger came in and he took risks and arguably bought the best out and brought some of the best players into the Premier League.
Yeah.
You talk about Vieira, Henry, T, Overmars. Troyer is injured.
Yeah, Troy's gone down injured. Sheffield United are beating Burnley, by the way. And Newcastle.
Ramos, Ronaldo, and a CDM. Would you be happy? I'd be happy. I'd be happy with the signings, still not with the Glazers.
No,
they're not getting off that lightly with me.
No,
I'd be happy, but I think that there's better avenues you could meet. Also, I don't think Ramos is going to leave. Madrid.
I think Varane's going to leave and Ramos is going to stay.
Yeah, they can't get rid of both of them.
No. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I would be happy. But I think that it papers over cracks. Like Ramos and Ronaldo. Like Ronaldo can go for another 4 years. Yeah, Ramos maybe for a year or two.
I would rather 26, 27?
Yeah, I'd rather go for a little bit younger, where they can grow in to the team, rather than it having to be like in 2 years' time, we're going to have to replace them again.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the Glazers will turn around and say, well, we gave you 150 million for these two players 2 years ago, so no, you're going to have to make do.
Yeah.
It's like, they're in wheelchairs now. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Newcastle also 1-0 up at Fulham as well. Just as a update. Well, it's been an okay performance so far. We still need the second goal, I think, because that would make it so much harder for Wolves. But and again, I think if Axel keeps playing like this, he might well put his name in the hat to start on Wednesday.
100%, yeah.
I think he's just better on the ball than Bay.
He looks so assured as well.
Yeah, he does. Jay, if we could get a team that could pull off a Premier League victory, then paper over all you want. We'll worry about 3 years down the road. 3 years, yeah.
No, because we've made that mistake with the Glazers time and time again. Like, at the end of the day, like, when you win a league, you need to recruit to retain the league.
Yeah.
When you're not winning the league, you need to recruit to challenge for the league.
Yeah.
And the track record of the Glazers show that that's not the case. If we won the league, they'd be like, okay, we're happy with our squad.
Yeah, you know, there'd only be like 1 or 2 summer moves, like in or out.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, you know, I would rather take a risk on some younger players and hope it worked out than just go for 1 league title. And then Ramos announces his retirement or something like that, and then we've got an issue at centre back again, and you know all the good young centre backs have gone to other clubs, like, you know, Konate's going to Liverpool, Upamecano's going to Munich. You know, this might be our chance to get a Koundé or get a Varane. You know,
yeah, exactly.
Like in 2 or 3 years, it's like you're playing too much of a risk.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, don't get me wrong, I'll take a Premier League any day of the week, but I'm not gonna sacrifice because at the end of the day, you could build the most beautiful house in the world, but if the foundations are weak, it'll eventually come crumbling down. Yes, but Jay, the gap back to the last league victory is gaping, mate. Also, league champions encourages players to sign for us. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, though. It's like players might want to sign for us, but our board ain't going to want to buy them.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, you know, I have no doubt in my mind that Ronaldo probably would like to come back to United at some point, and it might be this season, but do I see the Glazers? I mean, they've done it with Tom Brady, so yeah, I could see them doing a Ronaldo deal. I really could. But at the end of the day, we need other things. Like, you know, it's like if we got Harry Kane, would I be happy? Of course I would. It's Harry fucking Kane. But it's not what we need.
We got away with that one there.
But damn, my house looked good for that year. It stood.
Yeah.
Got some good pictures for the gram.
Yeah. That's it. Matic at the back.
Yeah, to answer your question, if we got those 3 things this summer, yes, I would be happy. But I know that in a year or two's time, I'll be frustrated again.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, if we signed the players and won the title, that's a different story, isn't it? But that's a big if. It's a big if.
If they could each guarantee me, or not me personally, but guarantee us 3 years of high quality football, then yeah, 100%.
And like, say, you know, a league title and a, you know, competing at least for the Champions League trophy, like, you know, getting to the semi-finals and finals, like, then yeah, okay, and, you know, competing very, very hard for the Premier League title, then yeah, okay, but
I know Ronaldo can do it at top level for another 5 years.
Yeah, easy. Yeah,
but to be honest with you, I don't watch enough La Liga to know what Ramos is like as a player these days.
Less getting sent off, but
it's always a good sign.
Yeah. The only good thing about the Glazers is they give United a record that will never be broken. United won an NFL title in America.
Yeah. That's true.
Because it was United that signed Brady. Suck on those apples, Liverpool. Oh, nice touch from Matic there. Oh, play him through.
Okay.
Oh, good. Really good defending. Really good defending. Bolly getting back to get in the way of Diallo. Really good football here from United. Mata doing well to keep all the possession. Matic getting the ball out of his feet really well. Twanzebe out to Brandon Williams. Dan James keeps the ball in. As things stand, Leicester are going to finish third. Ooh.
Ooh. Nearly a repeat.
Ooh. Very close there. Any updates? West Ham are winning 2-0 against Southampton. Chelsea haven't scored yet. Liverpool haven't scored yet. So yeah, as it stands, Leicester are going to finish third.
Yep.
I think it would be a disappointing season for Leicester if they don't finish in the top four now. I think it's a must for them, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's been pretty even in terms of possession.
As it stands right now, though, we're hoping for a Liverpool goal, which is quite ironic.
Yeah. So that's I mean, if they all win, it just stays how it is, isn't it? So
yeah.
34 and a half minutes just about in, and 1-0 at the moment. Alanga with the only goal. Very interesting. Leicester 1-0 up and Liverpool only drawing. I think Adama looking very frustrated there. He didn't get to play for at least an hour. I mean, oh, Mata with a really poor ball there. Wolves back on the ball, but Diallo with a really good tackle. Go on, Ahmad. Go on, Ahmad. Good lad. Ruben Neves still down for Wolves.
That was a good challenge.
Yeah, there's not too much in that. Yeah, good refereeing that. I think this has been a major problem for Wolves, isn't it? Like not being able to break teams down.
Yeah,
they just don't have that good shape because they don't have a striker. Liverpool one up. There you go. Who scored for Liverpool? Viable.
Well, that's good for us because it means Chelsea are currently 5th.
Yep. Langer out to Brandon Williams. Oh, poor touch. Give me a goal kick.
I thought that was a corner.
It was poor. It was a poor touch from Brandon.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah,
it's definitely a corner.
Definitely a corner, but Sadio Mane scored. Okay. And obviously, one of the other questions is who will the next Wolves manager be as well?
Yeah.
Hopefully, they get someone. There's plenty of options in the summer. I think it's going to be a busy roundabout of managers in the summer.
Why you want Chelsea out of the Champions League so much, guys? Because they're the ones fighting us for
Varane and Sancho,
mainly for players like Varane and Sancho. So
and Rice.
And Rice, yeah. So they're our closest rivals in the transfer market. So
if they're not playing in the Champions League next season, then
it gives us more chance. I'm not saying it gives us definite,
no,
but it definitely gives us more chance.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, you know, if Liverpool finish fifth, a player would still join Liverpool because there is a chance they're going to come back strong next season. So, whereas Chelsea is still kind of in uncharted waters in terms of whether they're going to challenge or win or...
Yeah. They should give the job to me at Wolves. He has the Wolves colours on his head. I mean, I've got orange, yellow, and black. So, kind of. Like, there's no gold. But also, I should get the manager job because I'm happen to be wearing something that has their colours on. That's not a reason to be given a job at all. It's a very lax hiring policy you've got there, Viable. So, Liverpool are beating Palace. No other goals to talk about. The French champions are still to be decided, as are the whether or not Juventus are going to. Semedo scores for Wolves, and it's still whether or not Juventus are going to finish in the Champions League spots as well. It's 1-1. Well, if Jay had turned up all shaven, he would have got the job.
Have you seen Nuno, though? I don't want to seem to have a Henderson agenda, but he just doesn't seem to move.
I mean, there's not much he can do about that. That's not Henderson's fault at all. That happened very quickly. I was right so far. United score and then conceded. Yeah. I mean, we've been the better side again. Good stuff from Alanga there. That's a foul. Yellow card for
Wasn't that?
Aït-Nouri.
Actually.
He got the ball.
Definitely got the ball.
I think it's just I don't know.
I think that's soft.
Yeah. I think that's not a yellow card.
No.
And it's a yellow card as well for Dendoncker for protesting, I think. Yeah. It's good to hear fans back in the stadium. Yeah. It really is. Tellers will take this. We've got Matic, Bay, Twanzebe up there. Both Mata and Tellers, both really good free kick takers.
Harry Kane scored for Spurs.
Oh, clever ball from Mata. Diallo doesn't get there. Fabio Silva went down theatrically. Referee didn't care. My country team were playing the top team in the country in GA Gaelic football today. We were the equivalent of 4-0 down at half time. Came back in the second half and got a draw. Awesome game. That does sound pretty awesome, dude. Diallo will keep this in. Matic, really good ball to Brandon Williams. Good save from Patricio. Poor cross. Teles whips an effort. Gaelic, not garlic. Yeah, no, I kind of got that.
I was going to say, as a fellow Irishman, I was going to say, that sounds like one smelly sport.
Yeah.
You just wouldn't get any vampires on the pitch.
True. Yeah. Good save.
Well played by Brando.
Yeah.
And I don't blame Teles for hitting that one.
No, I don't either. It's been a solid performance so far. So currently it is Liverpool, Chelsea, Leicester. That's the order of the league table right now.
Because Spurs equalised.
Yeah. But Chelsea are still 0-0 as well. So. Go on, Alanga. Go on, Alanga. Ah. Win it. Van der Beek.
Does obstruction not exist anymore in football?
The commentator just said, here's Wan-Bissaka. It's just like, no.
Oh.
What are you talking about, mate? Tellez looking for Mata. Van der Beek slices it to Diallo. Aston Villa have scored. I called it. I called it.
Oh, wow.
Chelsea losing 1-0 to Villa on the final day. Who scored for Villa? Was it Grealish?
I haven't seen the update yet.
Grealish or Watkins, I'm going to guess. Van der Beek.
Sums up his season, really, doesn't it?
It does. It does. But not really his fault, though, at the end of the day. But yeah, you're right. It does sum up his season. I mean, 1 goal, couple of assists.
Bertrand Traore for
Bertrand
Villa.
Traore, yeah. I like our reaction since conceding. We've been playing much better.
Yeah.
Was it Alanga? Or was it Diallo? No, it's Diarmad. It's Dan James.
Oh, a lovely ball. Oh.
No end product from Dan James again. Mata. There's someone with end product. Van der Beek. Ooh. I think it was a perfectly good challenge, unfortunately. Matic on the right wing for some reason. Go on, Nemanja. Go on. Oh, Matic. Dan James. Van der Beek. Referee. I mean, VAR will look at that. VAR will look at it, surely.
Nemanja Messi.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's a penalty.
Yeah. Oh, of course it is. He steps on his bloody ankle. Look at that. It's not enough.
The commentator saying it's not enough. That's a foul. That is a stonewall penalty. That's a stonewall penalty, in my opinion. I mean, the referee didn't see it, which happens. You don't always see it.
It's so clear.
It's so clear.
Look.
Yeah. That's a penalty. He fouls him. That's a foul. What are you even talking about?
The commentator's like, I don't think that's never a foul, or whatever he said.
The commentator is an absolute muppet.
The thing is, he's still in control of the ball as well, because he could easily have skipped round that other defender.
Maybe a chance for Juan Mata to score this season.
Or will Tellez take it?
No, I think it will be Mata. He's looking at it. Oh, for God's sake. It's not minimal.
How is that minimal?
I don't know.
He kicks his ankle away.
Kicks his foot.
Whilst he's still in control of the ball, I might add.
Yeah.
It's not like the ball's got away from him.
I mean, here we were talking about how it's not how it should be a contact sport and that, but penalty. Yeah, okay. I think that's the right decision. I mean, it's a bit soft, and I will concede that it's a soft penalty, but I think it's a penalty. I'm not saying that like little flicks and stuff like that are always penalties, but
no, the thing is, he kicks his foot out as well.
Yeah,
it's not like it's accidental. He actually kicks his leg out.
Yeah, nowhere near the ball. So yeah, it is Matt who's going to take it. Come on, Juan. Come on, Juan. Matt has not scored this season. 2019 April, the last time he scored in the Premier League. There's a chance. It's a chance for Mata to put this penalty away.
Give him the eyes.
Yes. Juan Mata. Thank you for your service, Juan. Thank you for your service. You've been a wonderful player. It's a stonewall penalty to me. It's soft, but it's stonewall at the same time. It's a soft stonewall penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, the defender is the one who caused that. The fans can boo all they want, and they can talk about it. They can talk about whether or not it's a penalty and all that, but don't give the referee or VAR the opportunity to make a decision. If he doesn't flick his leg out there, Donny's doing nothing with the ball, isn't he? He's going away from goal. He's probably losing the ball to Semedo, to the right back, if he just lets him go across him. So, I mean, it's his own fault. The commentary I'm listening to said it's a chance for Mata to score his last game for United. Didn't Mata sign a new contract? I could have sworn no, he hasn't signed a new contract.
No.
There was talk that he might sign a new contract, but nothing's been announced yet.
I think that because we can't offer him game time.
Yeah,
we've agreed to kind of like, I believe there's an agreement somewhere that we'll let him go.
Yeah, so half-time, 2-1 to United. And I think, on the balance of the half, I think that's fair.
Yeah. I think that's definitely a penalty, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, home fans are always going to be angry when things like that happen, aren't they? So,
but no, it's I'm not so much. Yeah, fans would be, but it's the nonsense that this commentator's coming out with.
Oh, it is nonsense. Yeah,
because the thing is,
it's
but you should be looking at it at full pace.
So yeah, but that's the reason why we have VAR, because you can't always see things at full speed.
Now, if that player would have gone in and kind of pulled out of a challenge, fair enough. I would have said, yeah, no penalty. But the fact is, he goes in and then kicks out with his other leg.
Yeah. And so, therefore, foul.
Yeah.
It's a clear foul. As I said, it's soft, but in the way that football is played today, it's a penalty. If this was 4 or 5 years ago, it's never a penalty, and you just carry on with the game. But I mean, it's a penalty. I'm sorry, but it's a penalty.
The way I like to think of VAR decisions is if the decision was reversed.
Yeah.
If that was one of our defenders on a Wolves player.
Yeah.
What would I think? I would say that was a penalty. Because
I would be say that was Eric Bailly doing that. I'd be like, stupid. Bailly's been stupid there. He doesn't need to lash out with his leg. He just lets him go because he's not going anywhere.
Like I said, it's not so much about how much contact there is. It's about the kicking out.
Yeah.
like David Beckham got sent off in the '98 World Cup for kicking out, and he only tapped Simeone on the back of the bloody leg.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's not about inflicting pain or
no,
or a horror challenge. It's about it's the intent.
yeah,
And he kicked out. That's the defender's fault. I'm sorry, but you should know better not to kick out.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
You know, especially when you got another because Donny could have skipped past the other defender, but there was still another defender there. It's not last gasp.
No, and he was moving away from goal as well. He was running square across the box there, so he didn't need to do anything. If you just let him go, that move, either Donny loses the ball to, I think it was Semedo, or just the move fizzles out, or a cross comes in and gets headed away, any number of things. But if you give VAR or the referee, both a decision to make, these days it usually goes against you, because VAR goes, well, have a look at it, and the referee goes, all right, I'll have a look at it. It's a bit like It's a bit like in like boxing and MMA and that. It's like, if you don't go win the fight yourself, then you give the judges something to think about, and it could go against you. Don't let someone else make that decision for you. I can't remember the name of the defender now. But yeah, the guy who gave away the penalty there, he's given the refereeing team a decision to make, and just if you don't do that, then you're not going to concede a penalty, are you? So yeah. Anyway, 2-1 at half time. I think on the balance of play, that's a fair scoreline. I think we've been the better team, and Wolves are lucky to be in the game at all.
Yeah, and I'm going to say this now. Seeing our front three, especially Ahmed's had a brilliant game. Elanga's had a brilliant game. James hasn't done too bad. Had that good assist. Donny's played some good football, and Matic is making runs in the bloody penalty area. It's brilliant half.
Yeah, Leicester are really shooting themselves in the foot. They have a great chance to get top four with Chelsea losing. I'd be fuming if I was a Leicester fan. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I would be. But to be fair, they are playing. They've got the hardest last game of the season. They're playing Spurs, which I know doesn't.
To quote Sir Alex, it's Spurs. But you're not wrong. They're a team of top quality players. And
well, as it stands now, West Ham are 2-0 up against Southampton. So Spurs are going to come in half time 1-1 and probably feel a bit dejected. So Leicester have a chance in the second half.
Yeah,
because as it stands, like Spurs are going into the Conference League.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got our got a really cool screen that we're using now. I'm just going to go over on BT Sport. So we've got the average position, and Twanzebe is the only defender who's staying back.
Yeah, pretty much.
The average position for Tellez is in the opposition half.
Matic is playing a cam.
No, Matic is playing just in front of Twanzebe. Basically, we're playing.
Yeah. I'm looking at it one way round.
Yeah. we're playing a 1-4-5 at the moment. In terms of average position, Wolves are very defensive, whereas we're very offensive. All of their defenders' average positions are in their half. We've got Brandon Williams pretty much on the halfway line, and Alex Tellez average position over the halfway line. Bay's playing basically as a box-to-box player.
Yeah.
I think Donny's having a really good game. Maybe his best game for United so far.
Yeah, he's playing really well.
Yeah. Both Elanga and Ahmad are causing all sorts of problems, and Dan James is having a decent game as well. To be fair, I think it's not been the all guns blazing, brilliant start to finish performance, but with this squad that we've got out, we weren't going to. What a Super Six team in the Conference League. I mean, one in the Conference League and one not even in any European competition. With Arsenal being so dreadful this season. Haven't even scored against Brighton yet. So, I mean, I expected Leeds to beat West Brom. That's another game that's happening. Sheffield United Burnley. It's a nothing game, isn't it? Sheffield are already relegated, and Burnley are nice and safe. So yeah, I'll turn the audio back on. But yeah, no, it's been a very entertaining first half of football, isn't it? And this game has progressed really well for us. I think clearly everyone that's playing has been preparing for this game for probably a week now. Since the draw with Fulham. I think all these lads have been preparing well, and you can see that. When Gay was told his position, Ollie just said on the pitch. I mean, yeah, like Alanga could have had a hat trick in the first half. You know what I mean? Like, he's been, like I said at the start, didn't I? Like, if we get 3 or 4 good chances to score, I'd be happy with that, and we've been the better team.
Yeah.
And Alanga, like I say, he's had three, I think, 1 half chance, 1 good chance, and then a goal.
Mm-hmm.
Van der Beek's been excellent. I think he's not put a foot wrong, and his passing has been good. His general, and he won the penalty. I mean, yeah. Really silly. Right. Was it Sice? I think it was Sice.
Yeah, it's Sice.
And Mata. Beautiful penalty. Class is forever, lads. Class is forever. Man United Herbert says Brandon Williams is rubbish. Yeah, he's not been great in this first half, has he? He made a couple of defensive clearances, but in terms of attacking, he's been dreadful in this game.
Yeah,
Brandon Williams.
Yeah, I mean, he had 1 chance, which you don't expect a right back to score, but Brandon Williams has just really been dreadful in the last few games we've actually played him. Like,
yeah, he's been very poor.
His touch is terrible.
Yeah, he loses the ball all the time as well. Gives it away. Another Brexit passion merchant baller. Rather have Trippier. I mean,
I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree. I think if Brandon Williams went for a couple of seasons on loan to a couple of Premier League teams, he could turn into a good right back because he's still very young. But yeah, we'd certainly rather have Trippier right now. He's a capped international. He's a very highly experienced player. And can give Wan-Bissaka everyone for his money, because I think Trippier is better going forwards. But Wan-Bissaka's tackling is why we paid the money for him, really, isn't it? Like, his tackling stats are ridiculous. It's just the rest of his game needs improving on, and I think he has been improving this season. His attacking football's slowly getting better. It's still not up there with the likes of Gary Neville or Cafu or anyone like that, but
I mean, Wan-Bissaka, the way he played when we first got him was hands down the best right back in the league.
Yeah,
like hands down. Trent wasn't performing. No other right back was really performing. Like, in my head, I was like, keep playing like this. You've got you could be right back for England.
Yeah, the first 3 months he was with us, he was phenomenal. And
then lockdown happened. When we came back from that, I don't know.
He was really poor the rest of the season, and then this season he's just been up and down, hasn't he? He's had some good games and some really bad games.
I'll be right back because I just need to use the loo.
Okay, mate, that's fine. I think I agree with you, Herbert. I think Brandon Williams, he's not ready yet, but we don't have anyone else. We don't have any other backup right backs for Wan-Bissaka right now. So, but if we sign like Trippier or Aarons in the summer, then I think there's plenty of opportunities for our fullbacks to really improve. Leicester score a goal, it will be squeaky bum time for Chelsea. It will be. It will be. I think, as we were saying before, I think Chelsea dropping out of the Champions League places will be good for us in terms of the transfer market. So, hopefully that happens, and we can, we can potentially then have a much better chance of signing the likes of Sancho and Varane over Chelsea, because we can get guarantee Champions League football. And at the end of the day, that's what all these players want, isn't it? They all want to play in the Champions League. I mean, that's what Harry Kane has said. That's why he wants to leave Spurs, because he wants to challenge for league titles and European trophies as often as possible. Season in, season out. I mean, he said he wants to score 50, 60 goals a season. I mean, that's a lot, but it's only the top clubs. Hey, not Mayor, yeah. So I think that's why we're keeping a close eye on the rest of the games today. Arsenal have scored. Nicolas Pepe scored for the Gooners. So it'll be interesting to see who we sign in summer. I think Sancho is pretty much nailed on that he's going to sign for United. But as far as Rice and Varane go, who knows? There's so much that can happen. Arsenal scored, by the way.
Really?
Nicolas Pepe put them in front. It's going to be a very interesting summer. And there's still obviously the Europa League final on Wednesday and the Champions League final next weekend as well. Saturday at 6 p.m. I'll probably be watching that with my brother. So
what game's that? Sorry,
the Champions League final.
Yeah.
It's, me and my brother haven't watched the game together for a long time, so. I mean, do I want City to win the Champions League, or do I want Chelsea to not get Champions League football? I don't know who to support in that game.
Oh yeah, Jesus! Because if Chelsea lose, they've still got a chance, haven't they?
Yeah, Chelsea can still win. Chelsea can still win the final.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
No subs at halftime from either team. Well, Wolves have already made one change, and Traore had to come off. Another reason to hate Chelsea, they are leaving my 2 bets down, lol. I mean, as if we needed any more reasons to dislike Chelsea. I mean, I don't think that Brandon Williams is generally a bad footballer. He's just not ready yet, is he? He's clearly not ready. The
thing is, when he first came into the team, he was brilliant.
He was, but
now we're playing him in his actual position. He's shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Mato with a little. Was that Mato? No, Matic with a little bit of a flick there. He's playing like Messi today, isn't he?
Like I said, class is forever, mate. He just can't do it. He and Mata just can't do it week in, week out.
Yeah. But I really wish we'd have got Matic a few seasons earlier.
Yeah.
Because he was brilliant when he was at Chelsea, but then when he came to us, he was bad for the first 6 months. Then he was brilliant.
Yeah.
But if we could have had a young in your prime Matic, that would have solved our CDM problems probably.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Diallo certainly onside there.
He's had a brilliant game, Diallo.
I mean, Alanga's having a good one as well. Muscled off that's fine.
It does make me think. It does. Like, Ahmad does give me those questions. Like,
yeah,
if we did get a Sancho, does that halt the development of an Ahmad?
I don't think so, because I think he can play across the front, can't he? So I think. I mean, again, it depends who we sign and don't sign it in the summer, and who we sell.
I'll be honest with you. I think a lot of our deals, or a couple of deals, will be done before the Euros.
I think Sancho will be done ASAP, and then apparently after the Europa League finals, when we'll be talking to Pogba and Donny about what they want to do. It just. I think it, in a week's time we'll probably have a better idea, because if we win the Europa League final, that can generate the positivity that we need, because we need.
Could you imagine, like, imagine that we keep Pogba, right, and he signs a new contract.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't want to keep Pogba if he doesn't sign a new contract. No, I don't want him to go on a free.
I think that's the most likely scenario. But go on.
Yeah. But if we kept Pogba and we managed to keep Donny, right? Could you imagine, like, if we did get like a Sancho, and we did get like a Declan Rice, and we did get a Varane, having a bench that had like Lindelof, Donny, Ahmad on it, and then having like Martial as well if we don't get rid of him, like, because that's what makes City so amazing.
Yeah.
Is that their bench could pretty much beat most Premier League teams. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. The funny thing is today that two of the Super Six sides are fighting for a Conference League position. Arsenal are currently winning the battle. Arsenal fans will be embarrassed to be in that tournament. Yeah, I mean, it's another Thursday night, long trips to the back end of nowhere tournament. But I mean, the Europa League is getting reduced, isn't it? Because of the Conference League, so it's going down from the 48 teams.
There's been an update at Leicester and Tottenham. Penalty to Leicester.
That could be huge.
Which will put them above Chelsea and Liverpool.
Yeah. Leicester need to win that game. They really do.
Davison Sanchez apparently pulled back on Jamie Vardy.
Well, that's dumb. Again, don't give the officials something to think about. Alanga's really good. He's playing really well up front, isn't he? He makes good runs. I think. I mean, they should put Conference League on a Mondays, lol. Yeah. No, it's always down to TV deals and TV rights, isn't it? I think they'll just want to play it alongside the Europa League.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to suck as well, but I don't know now. I don't know, because...
What's that?
The Champions League final. I wanted Chelsea to win, but now thinking about it, given... I don't know.
Given what it could mean for the transfer window.
Yeah. It's like, do you have to back Man City at that point? Because...
I mean, Man City is still miles off the amount of league titles and Champions Leagues that we've won. So...
Yeah.
I'm not that fussed about them winning their first Champions League. Not as fussed as I am about Chelsea not getting... I mean, if Chelsea win their game and the results go their way, it might not matter, in which case I'll just support Chelsea. Because I'd rather they win than City in terms of the Champions League. But we'll see. There's still, everyone's still got about 40 minutes to play yet in this season. So let's see how it goes.
Leicester scored. Vardy again.
Viable says I prefer. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, you just don't like Chelsea, so that's fair. Yeah. It's all about opinion.
No, but I think I prefer City.
Yeah,
because of what it means for our transfer window.
Yeah.
Varane, I don't think Varane's going to want to play in the Europa League.
No, he's not. No.
And Sancho,
and
Sancho has no affiliation to Chelsea.
No, he doesn't.
Declan Rice could still go because at the end of the day, Europa League's still better than what he was doing at West Ham.
Yeah, yeah, and I think Chelsea will be challenging. I mean, if Chelsea signed Declan Rice and a striker this summer, I think they're going to be challenging for the title. So nobody.
I'm going to say this now. Watch out for Timo Werner next season. I don't think they need a striker.
Yeah,
I think he'll come into his own.
Yeah, I think so. Currently, it's Liverpool, Leicester, Chelsea. That's the order. Nobody gives a shit about City. Even Liverpool fans say the same thing. City never were or ever will be our greatest rivals. No, not really.
Yeah, never.
No.
I mean, I put it this way. I rank our rivals as honestly the top three would be it would be Liverpool number one, Arsenal, then
Leeds,
Man City. Nah. Leeds have been too far out of the equation.
Aston Villa 2-0.
Oh, really?
City 3-0 up. I mean, again, like you just said, no one really cares about City, but but yeah, Chelsea are bottling it, and City and Leicester potentially aren't. I mean, if Chelsea lose, all Leicester needs is a draw.
Put it this way, right? Man City probably have had more fans in their stadium during the pandemic when no one was allowed in than they do on a normal match day. So
yeah, Al Ghazi from the penalty spot puts Villa 2-0 up. I told you, Villa were going to be a problem for Chelsea.
Oh, well done, James.
Yeah, you used his pace really effectively there in a defensive way. Wolves in our box.
Come on, get bodies to it. Well in.
And it's a corner to Wolves again.
I like that. Close down the shot, not like what we've been guilty of, backing off.
Well, McFred just don't track, do they? Like,
no, because both of them are guilty of it. They back off the shot.
Yeah.
But look at Matic. Look, run in.
Yeah.
Like he made up what 10, 15 yards there just to put in a block.
Yeah. Straight at Henderson. I mean, has to put in a good performance today. He just has to. Because I think this game is his last chance to show what he can do.
Yeah, Chelsea are now relying on Spurs.
Yeah.
Did Twanzebe just nearly trip over a plastic bag? I think he did.
He did, yeah. But he didn't trip over it, so it's alright. Yeah. Well, that screws my bets, lol. Yeah.
The bag for life's probably got a better tackle ratio than fucking Brandon Williams.
Oh, yeah. I think as well that the semi-final, when he was playing at left back, I think that messed up his confidence.
Yeah, that was a good ball over the top.
In behind, yeah. Good forward ball to Semedo, but he's not able to get a cross in. Fizzed over. Arsenal 2-0 up. So, hang on. I'm just looking. Is there anywhere on here, Jay, where I can see the Premier League table? Probably not. No. Okay. It's fine. Twanzebe was looking for a free. Oh. I think Henderson's getting booked for time wasting there. Yeah, I think with the pressure that we were under there, I think it's smart just to play it long. Well done,
I'm really happy with how we played today, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Although the past sort of 5 minutes has been all Wolves, isn't it?
It has, but that's expected in games of football, you know?
Yeah. Semedo getting away from Telles. I use Flash Score to see the table because it shows it in real time.
viable looking at the Premier League table like it's like the NASDAQ charts of the stock market.
Real time. Matic flicks it through for Ahmad. It's a great ball to Dan James. It's Dan James doing Dan James things.
Yeah, I think he kicked the ground. That was lovely, Ahmad.
All he has to do there is just slot it in the bottom corner. He can score goals, but a rubbish effort.
What was that? Yeah.
The first chance of the second half, and it came to the wrong player, really. If that was Mason Greenwood, that's a guaranteed goal.
If that was Alanga, I'd love to have seen Alanga on the end of that.
If that was Alanga, that's probably a goal as well, but... I mean, Dan James
ain't a bad finisher, but...
He's not a bad finisher, no. Just every now and again, you just go, like, it's almost Fred levels of, oh dear.
Yeah.
Diallo, beautiful control and footwork there from Diallo.
He's had a brilliant game. Him or Donny.
Him, Donny, and Alanga have all. Alanga too. I know Alanga scored the first goal, and he had some good chances, but I think Donny and Diallo have been our best players today.
Yeah. They're like. I'd have to give him like a joint man of the match kind of thing as it stands.
Yeah.
If Ahmad bagged a goal.
Oh, Matter.
Oh.
Dan James can't quite get there. That was sad, says Kerry. It was sad. It was a sad effort from Dan James.
I am sad.
I thought that was a foul, to be honest, but okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure he tried to choke slam him, but okay.
Yeah. Alanga on the ball. Tellez behind. Good to see us back in possession now and back in control. Van de Beek, Matic.
I'd love to see Donny get a goal.
Yeah, I think we all would. That was a poor pass from Bate. Wolves looking to move forwards. Tellez with a really good interception there.
Tellez. Just throw yourself in front of it.
Yeah. Ahmad. Took his eye off the ball there.
No, I'm joking.
Chelsea goal ruled out for offside, lol. Was it Timo Werner? VAR checking. Okay.
Yeah, I feel sorry, but he's had so many decisions go against him.
I know. Well, stay on side.
Yeah.
Stay on side, lad. It's part of your job.
But there was also the guy hit his arm, didn't it, the other day?
Oh yeah. That was really unfortunate as well. Then Nonka coming off, Gibbs White coming on.
I feel sorry for him there because there's really his arm wasn't really in a
It wasn't, no, but
it wasn't in an unnatural position.
If it hits your hand and it leads to a goal, then it has to be ruled out.
Yeah,
That's just the rule.
yeah.
So. Half an hour left.
But he celebrated 2 goals in that game.
Yeah,
and both were ruled out.
Oh, I know. I mean, he's had a poor season and an unlucky season, both in the same season.
Yeah.
It was Timo Werner again. Oh no. I mean,
Sorry, I've got to say this. I love BBC's live commentary. Timo Werner has the ball in the back of the net for Chelsea. ... But you have guessed it. It's disallowed for offside. Ha ha ha. Legit.
Love that.
Whoever's doing these updates give no shits.
Yeah. By the way, Viable, it's WE, not WA. But anyway, is Werner cross-eyed or something? Lol. He might be. He might have a lazy eye or something. Yeah. No, he doesn't.
Still got one of his eyes looking at Germany. But BBC are just on that trash talk right now.
Yeah. Matter. Good ball over the top.
Oh, lovely.
Find Alanga. Free kick. I mean, if that's a foul, then Bay just pulling the other player backwards was a foul as well.
Yeah.
That's not a foul.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think he might have caught the back of his boot slightly, but
yeah. I mean, Alanga sold it. It was predictive text that changed it, Alexi. Okay, fair enough. Oh yeah, I forget that you're on your phone, mate. Sorry. My bad.
yeah, stop being such a grammar Nazi.
Come on, Tellez, whip this in for Alanga to get his head on it. Let's go.
Well, Alexi looked like Alexi. Tellez.
Yeah.
Alex Tellez looked like he was twerking then.
I mean,
Giving the Wolves fans more than they paid for.
Yeah. Oh, that was well scouted.
Well played by Brando there, actually.
Yeah.
Oh. Unless it was handball, then fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Ahmad's just everywhere this game, isn't he?
Yeah. He's finally showing exactly what he can do. Stop crossing the T's and dotting the I's and commentate. Hey, I do what I want. I don't care. I do what I want. That bag still floating around the pitch, you know.
He's playing better than Brandon Williams. Someone's meal deal was just floating around. It's probably got more value than Brandon fucking Williams.
Yeah. Jamie Vardy will get golden boot as things stand. Again. I mean, what a renaissance for him. What a wonderful career he's had at Leicester. I saw a picture on Twitter the other day that was Harry Kane and Jamie Vardy on Leicester's bench in the Championship.
Yeah.
Oh, get up, floppy air.
Yeah, I don't know why he's holding his toe. He ran into him. He never touched his foot.
I mean,
maybe he did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. let's change the channel to English 101 and some United Weekly.
I was just about to say. Well, none of us really speak good enough English to teach it. But then again, you're going to China to teach it.
So.
Oh, poor Chinese people. No, I'm joking.
Things are getting rowdy. Kerry says things are getting rowdy. This is not rowdy for English football. This is very tame.
Oh yeah. You want to see the first 10 minutes of Man United v Arsenal in like the 2000s.
Keane versus Vieira. And Van Nistelrooy.
Not even in the first 10 minutes. Do you remember when they started having they picked on Gary Neville, so Roy Keane got up in his face in the tunnel.
In the tunnel, yeah. And when
and then Vieira watch out on the pitch. And then within the first couple of minutes, he ended up getting booked for going in on Vieira.
And the bit where Keown jumps up at Van Nistelrooy and that was gold.
Oh yeah,
that was gold.
And then Fabregas throwing a pizza in Fergie's face.
Oh. Poor Chinese will be speaking. No. There's Hannibal Mejri.
I'd love to see him come on.
I would. Under 23s Player of the Year for United. Hannibal Mejri is warming up to come on the pitch. Don't score an own goal, Bailly. Good lad.
Oh, bloody hell.
Flicked out.
Counts as a shot, doesn't it? Ahmad just wants to be everywhere, doesn't he?
He does. He's having a fantastic
game. He's a brilliant little player. This is we've finally got to see
It's like what?
He's just I don't know, he just gives me that good feeling. There's something about him.
That David Beckham feeling. Just he's everywhere and he's got talent.
And he's not like. Do you remember how Ronaldo used to like you could see the raw talent,
Yeah.
but like he'd throw himself to the ground every 2 minutes, and then Fergie eventually said to him, "Stop doing that."
Yeah.
Ahmad doesn't do that. He just wants the ball. It's like
Yeah.
he plays with like passion. Like he just wants to play football. He just wants to kick the ball. He doesn't want to stand around waiting for it.
No,
And that's what we need, more players like that.
Yeah.
Alanga's also been similar.
Alanga's been very good. Yeah.
Yeah, but for me, like I know Alanga scored, but Ahmad has been brilliant.
Oh, yeah. Been absolutely fantastic. So it's still 2-1 with about 22 minutes and a bit to go. 22 minutes and change. And again, I think just another goal here will just settle the game on it. Good pass from Matic, that. Getting out of that difficult situation there.
Wondering whether to do a watch along for the Champions League final on the channel, because I know you're going to be away.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
I'll do one. Yeah.
Do it.
Because obviously, the result may, depending on how the league finishes, may affect us.
Yeah, this is actually a decent game of football. Fair play to both teams. Yeah, both teams have been competitive, which is fantastic because it's it's just an end of season, no one's fighting for anything match. But I mean, but like the players are just out there to win a game of football at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, I would hate to be Wolves right now, like knowing that you're losing to the.
News just in: Werner is the first man offside for an own goal.
Oh Jesus! But no, like I'd hate to be a Wolves player right now, knowing that like you're being dominated because they have been pretty much. It's been mainly United by the second string team.
Yeah. I mean, they've had they just had a really poor season, haven't they? From how it looked at the start of the season, obviously the injury to Jimenez has hampered them massively, but
Sergio Aguero's just come on for Man City.
Yeah. Well, for his last ever game.
Oh, BBC bottled it. They deleted the ha ha
ha. They bottled it. So it's currently Liverpool and Leicester getting into third and fourth place, with Chelsea 2-0 down. Arsenal up to 7th currently. So, I mean, Arsenal could end up above Spurs. Arsenal could end up above Spurs. Exactly what you need, a good competitive game before Europa League final. Yes, that we win. I think we need to win this game to get the confidence up. I know that only like one of these players is realistically going to end up playing in the final, but
it has the same effect though, like mentally, like because I have no doubts in my mind that
Chelsea have one back.
Any manager, if we won this, any manager would say to the first team, "Look how good Alanga played. Look how good Ahmad played. Look how good Donny played. Look how good all these players, whatever." And then say to them, like, "These are players that are chomping at your feet for a place in this first team."
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah. So Ben Chilwell has scored for Chelsea to pull them back. City 4-0 up. Well, sure. I mean, it's not like a dull day. I mean, I know relegation and the league title's already very much confirmed, but it's been an interesting day to look at the results.
Yeah. Poor by Brandon Williams there.
It was, yeah.
Oh, Sergio Aguero got his goal on his final game. As much as I hate what he did at QPR, he deserved it.
Yeah. Oh, his final league game anyway, because he could end up coming on in the Champions League final.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think he'll start, but he'll be on the bench, won't he? Telles heads it away. Fabio Silva. Good defending from Alanga. Mata in there. Thrown to Wolves. Wolves trying to build some pressure. Can we keep them out? So yeah, obviously we've still got the Europa League final to come, but I think overall it's been a decent season for us. To finish second at the start of the season and to be in the Europa League final, obviously I'd rather have played in the Champions League semi-finals and not quite got there, but to be in a European Cup final and second place.
Oh yeah,
from where we started.
Just for a trophy.
Yeah. And and having not signed Sancho when a centre back last summer, I just didn't see how we were gonna do any better, But we've gone from just about finishing. Was it third last season we finished? It was third, wasn't it?
Yeah, third.
To finish second is a really good.
I mean, if I'm going to be honest with you, thinking about last season, actually, now you mentioned it,
yeah,
we probably actually deserved to be in the Europa League because it was only through other teams failing to take their chance that we ended up in third. Because if you remember, we honestly thought we were going to be fifth.
Yeah. Yeah, Ahmad just needed to be a bit cooler and calmer there on the ball and just look for other options than Dan James because he was clearly offside. But
yeah.
Leicester 2, Spurs 2. Leicester bottling it. Liverpool 2-0. Man, really is just a Sadio Mane again. Really, it's just a pendulum thing with Leicester, isn't it? Can they do it? I mean, if Villa hang on or go and beat Chelsea, then Leicester are guaranteed Champions League football. But they need to keep it in their own hands. They need to keep their fate in their hands, don't they? Really, rather than waiting for other results to go their way.
Yeah.
Bailly gets it clear. Telles goes in. Van der Beek with a header away. Hey, Kurt. How's it going, Kurt? Welcome back. How's it going, dude?
Hey, Kurt. Yeah, hashtag Glazers out, dude.
Yeah, hashtag Glazers out. Welcome back. Leeds 3-0 up. Yeah, Bamford with a penalty. It just popped up on my BT Sports screen there. Yeah, Telles wins the ball first. Basically, if Neves had gone in with his head, that'll be a penalty. But because they both went in, they both went in to kick it. It's not. It's Telles won the ball. They're both being dangerous there. If one's got a high foot, they both have a high foot. Brendan Rodgers should have parked the bus. Will be devastating result for Leicester. You're going good tonight, bro. Oh yeah, awesome. That's a foul by Bailly. Yeah. City 5-0. Don't care. Couldn't give a shit about City winning or losing or 5-0 or whatever. Yeah, don't care. I mean, it just shows the gulf in class between Everton, who thought they're a pretty good side, and the league champions. So yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting last quarter of an hour across the top end of the Premier League.
Oh,
Fabio Silva there. Brandon Williams gets there. Tuanzebe gets there.
Well done, Axel.
Well done, Axel. He and Brandon Williams between them doing really well.
Yeah.
Donny can't get there. Winning Jose with a cross in, but it's too close to Dean Henderson. So currently it's Liverpool and Chelsea who are 3rd and 4th. Leicester in 5th. Leicester have to win because of the goal difference. Chelsea 2-1 down, but if Leicester don't win, then it's on them.
Unless Villa get a couple of goals in, but I don't know what the rules are regarding. I think it goes down to games played, and I don't know what Leicester and Chelsea's head-to-heads were.
Still same team and nothing to play for, and they rip Everton apart. Yeah, that's champions, mate. That's what champions do.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who they're playing, they rip teams apart if they've won the
league.
league.
You don't take the foot off the gas.
Nope, especially with the Champions League final coming up.
Yeah, but like I said earlier, Man City's bench, like you play your bench players and you could win against any team in the league. That's what makes them so great.
Yeah.
It's the same as Liverpool when they've got everyone fit.
Yeah.
But obviously they've been plagued by injuries.
Yeah, that's it. Well, with about 12 minutes left, it's Wolves still on top in terms of possession. Goes to goal difference first, then games against each other. Does it not go to goals for and then against and all that first, after goal difference, or does it go to games against each other before that?
I think it's head to head, and then if the head to heads are even, I think then it goes to
goals for.
Yeah, which Leicester would win.
That's a good pass.
Oh, Shola Shoretire and Hannibal are coming on.
Ooh.
Twanzebe, my defender.
Lewandowski broke the record for goals scored by a player in Bundesliga yesterday. Yes, I did see that.
Yeah. I mean, he's some man.
He's some striker. I mean, he's playing the German league, which is better than the French league, but there's, I mean, it's slowly getting more competitive, isn't it? The German league.
I mean, the German league is one of the closest to the Prem, I think, in terms of physicality. But to be honest with you, Lewandowski is, he also has been very blessed to have players like Alphonso Davies, Serge Gnabry, and Kingsley Coman.
Yeah,
like because they just put a ball on a plate for him. They're proper wingers.
Yeah. Tell you what, I'd rather have Twanzebe in that final than Eric Bailly. I mean, I like Eric Bailly.
Yeah. I watched the game viable. I actually watched the whole game, and he was really unlucky because he hit the post and hit the bar and all sorts. So it was really good for him to get the goal.
Yeah. So, Shoretire and Hannibal Mejbri coming on for Manchester United.
Just finished studying for their GCSEs and then coming on to play a game of football.
Who's coming off? Probably Mata, I would guess, and maybe Dan James.
Yeah, I really hope we keep our kids on. I don't want to see Diallo and Elanga come off, but I've got a feeling Elanga would be one of the ones to come off.
Yeah,
probably Elanga and Mata.
Yeah, I was just admiring the footwork there of Diallo. Just
I know.
Switch of feet there was insane. Ahmad deflected. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, Ahmad really, but again, a bit more experience there, and he plays in a teammate.
Sergio Aguero actually beat Wayne Rooney's record today for the most goals scored, Premier League goals scored for a single club.
How did he?
Yeah.
Another Wolves player's down injured. Hannibal replacing. Is it Matic? Oh, well, Mata, yeah. Well done, Juan Mata.
I just hope he comes back as a coach if he does leave. Ahmad for Shoretire.
That's okay. Ahmad's had a fantastic game.
Yeah, I know, but I've enjoyed watching him.
Me too. I can't wait for him next season.
Yeah.
Amad Diallo, fantastic player. Man of the match, I'd say. Probably it's him or Donny, isn't it? I think Donny.
Him or Donny.
I think probably Donny because he's run that midfield and he's been great defensively. I think Donny just about edges it.
Yeah, yeah.
He won the penalty as well, so.
But obviously, you know, if Elanga was to say get another goal in the closing minutes, then you'd have to give it to him.
Yeah. Mental note to myself: I don't like Chelsea, so please stop pushing them into the accumulators. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, mate. Yeah. Come on, let's see this game out. Finish the season with a win.
I stopped betting on football viable. I've got a fun story to tell. There was a game between United and Tottenham, and if I'm not mistaken, it did finish it was 4-3 in the end.
Oh, the one where we're 3-0 down at half time. We scored.
No, that was 5-3, and I was too young for that.
There was another time. There was another time where we were 3-0 down at half time, and we scored 4 goals in the second half and won the match.
I can't remember what game it was, but it was. No. We ended up winning the game.
Yeah.
But I put a £5 bet on, and I bet some ridiculous stuff that like there'll be 4 yellow cards for United. I remember that bit clearly.
Yeah.
That a goal would be scored from a corner kick, which we did, and I was a minute away from winning.
Yeah.
About 10 grand on this bet because the bits that I put in it were just ridiculous.
Well, Spurs are 3-2 up now. Harry Kane looks like Leicester are going to bottle top 4 again.
Yeah, and I'll never forget. It was Jesus. I say I'll never forget, and I have forgot. I can't remember who it was, but anyway, someone got a booking in the last minute and just threw the whole bet off.
Ah, that sucks.
And I haven't bet on a game of football since.
Yeah. Well in Donny. Well in Mata.
Well, that's Chelsea guaranteed for Tottenham.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So it's just, can we outplay Chelsea in the transfer window? What's the real question? So, I mean, we had a few stops. There's probably going to be about 5 minutes of added time, isn't there now? At least 5 minutes, I'd say, because we've had several stops now in the second half, haven't we?
Yeah. I think in this game though, we've definitely been the better team. We definitely deserved the win.
Yeah. I think.
In fact, we've actually played better today than we have in the last 3 games that we've had.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a really, really good performance. It's Hannibal getting on the ball for the first time. Go on, Hannibal. Oh, good pass. Good pass. Shuratire. Dan James.
I already like him.
Elanga.
I
was down my local with a mate who is a massive City fan watching the United v City game. Nice. What the one where we humped them 2-0?
Oh, Scott McTominay scored from 40 yards out, or whatever it was.
Yeah. Or do you mean the one this season where we beat them 2-0?
Oh yeah, we seem to beat them 2-0 a lot, don't we?
Yeah, at their own ground. It's great. So Leicester, West Ham in the Europa League, Tottenham back in 7th now. If they can beat Leicester, so yeah. Top 4 looks to be. Man
I'm glad to see West Ham in Europe as obviously a kind of a closet West Ham fan because my family.
Yeah,
but it's good to see they didn't fully bottle it.
Yeah. We were having the banter and enjoying the game. It was a good game, but ended 0-0. And the final whistle when I was jumping around cheering like a psycho. Up to poor cross. Wolves have been very poor going forwards today, haven't they? They had one good moment, which did end up with a goal for Semedo, but
Since honestly, they're like the Smedo goal was a good goal, but honestly, since Traore came off, like he was like such a threat in those 20 minutes,
yeah,
and then he got injured, and then they've not really had that.
Go on, Hannibal.
Oh, go on, Hannibal.
Oh, nice turn from Donny. I think, yeah, as you say, since he's come off, I was delighted with the result, but my mate couldn't understand why. I pulled out a docket and showed him I was a €50 bet on no goal score at 11-1. Nice, very nice. But yeah, I think, I mean, you know, in terms of attacking options, Brandon. I think in terms of attacking options for next season, I think we can play a lot of these, all of these youngsters in the cups and stuff next season. Have them on the bench in the Premier League.
To because you can't win anything with kids.
So on Alan Hansen once a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. But no, it's in all seriousness, it's been an entertaining game of football.
I know Hannibal's only had a few little passages of play.
Yeah,
but he looks so assured on the ball.
He does, and
he looks like he plays week in, week out.
Yeah, well, I mean, some of our better attacking players have been the best. They've been voted the best in the youth team. Then they've come through. Rashford, Greenwood. Yeah. Hannibal, good touches again. Again, confident on the ball and can bring it forwards.
The thing is, he's quick as well.
Yeah.
What position is it? Is he just like a CM, like in the pivot kind of player, or?
I think he plays as a cam and as CM in the in the under 23s and in the youth team. Last 5 minutes of the game, he was shocked. I was cheering, to not to score. That was a good tackle by Matic. Oh, well in, Brandon. Still don't know how much added time we're going to have. I've only just noticed that the live scoreline is bottom left instead of top left. Didn't even notice that.
Aspilicueta just got sent off by Chelsea.
Who did?
Aspilicueta got sent off for Chelsea.
Lol. Silly fact for you: no goal scorer is usually the same price as 0-0. If there was an own goal scored, you get paid on no goal scorer and not on 0-0 bet. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I knew about that one as well.
Yeah. Twanzebe has been fantastic. His second best performance of the season after the PSG game. So basically, no goal scorer is a better bet than 0-0. Yeah, it is. Yeah. 5 minutes of added time. There we go. As Calaqueta sets off. I like he just didn't even try and spell his name there.
So I'd honestly take him as like man number 26 for England.
Yeah. Absolutely.
He's a brilliant player to bring on at like 70 minutes.
Yeah. And was a terrible sending off. VAR didn't check it. Why have VAR if you don't use it? Well, VAR can only interject on red cards if it's a clear and obvious error. So if it's not a clear and obvious error, they can't.
Fucking hell, I just read his spelling of Aspilicueta and fucking hell, I thought I had a stroke.
As Calaqueta.
I've got bad eyes as it is. I need glasses. I was reading that thinking, fucking hell, my eyes are doing a madness.
Yeah. Oh, Matic is dead apparently. So. Not actually, obviously. He looks absolutely cream crackered.
We've got no subs either, have we?
Nope.
That's definitely cramp.
That's cramp. Yeah. That was the phonetic spelling. No, it wasn't. Azcalaqueta. It's Azpilicueta. So I don't know how you get qu and per mixed up, but it's not the same, mate. Yeah. So the commentators are just currently discussing Nuno Espirito Santo's Wolves career and what he's thinking now, because in the last few minutes of injury time at the end of his last game.
Yeah.
But how Wolves' season has kind of deflated and fallen apart.
Is it bad? I'd be happy to see Wolves equalise right now in a weird way, knowing that we'd keep our away record and Nuno got a nice sending off, because I'm so sentimental like that.
Yeah, no, screw him. I don't care.
Yeah, I'd be fair. I like the win.
Yeah, Arsenal lost Conference League to Spurs. They must be gutted. I mean, Arsenal fans. I mean, surely it's beyond anger now. Surely it's just over. Never mind getting bantered. They just don't have a leg to stand on, do they? Hannibal, neatly done, fouled on by.
He's brilliant. He's brilliant, Hannibal. He is.
He's good.
He's so good with his feet.
Again, youngsters are fearless and they use their talent. Nah, that's never a handball, that.
No, it hits the side of his body. Well, it hits his arm, but
yeah,
he's turned to the side.
Yeah. There's all the fans going, oh, never going to happen, lads. Never going to happen. Donny looking to play it over the top for Shuratire or Alanga. I think it's Alanga, isn't it, actually? Yeah. I knew it was one of them.
Hard to tell because they both have the same sort of style hair.
Yeah. Don't fall over, Bay. Good lad.
I'll if Maguire's not fit, I'll definitely start Twanzebe.
Yeah, 100%. I like Bay, I do, but Twanzebe is just currently a better defender. Bolly with a 35-yard effort.
Yeah, just clapped a bloody Wolves fan in the face.
Yeah. Oh, did it? Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, watch.
Oh, no,
I didn't. I knew it. I thought it did.
Yeah. Newcastle beat Fulham. Arsenal beat Brighton. Villa are still beating Chelsea. Leeds beat West Brom. Tottenham 4-2 up against Leicester.
Yeah.
Hey, Will Fisher's come on for his debut.
I didn't even realise we had another sub left.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, because the two changes we made was Ahmad and Mata coming off. Will Fisher's come on. Cool. On for Dan James. Premier League debut for Will Fish. Go on, Brandon. Go on, Brandon. Good lad, Brandon. Go on, lad. Fouled him. Good lad, Brandon. That's the best bit of play I've seen from Brandon the entire season. Five at the back. Clear there from Ollie. Five at the back. The collapse at Leicester is complete. How the hell have Liverpool ended up in top four? Look back a month, they had no chance, exactly. United favourites to sign Harry Kane. What do you think, Bro and Jay? I hope we don't. I don't want to sign Harry Kane.
We were talking about this earlier in the stream. Yeah. I would like if it came up, Man United signed Harry Kane. I would be happy.
Yeah,
but I would be unhappy because I think that money could be used to strengthen the teams in better places. Because, like I said earlier, you could have the most beautiful looking house, but if it doesn't have the right foundations,
exactly,
you're in shit. So it's kind of like do we want to play a whole nother season with McFred?
No. Don't sign Kane. Sign a CDM and a centre back and Sancho probably, and move on. If Harry Kane wants to go to City and all that, then sure, whatever. 2-1.
I'm gonna say this now.
Yeah.
2-1 at the end of United Weekly's first full season.
Yes, indeed. This is our first season we've covered as a fan channel.
Yeah. From game 1 till game 38, I think we missed one game when I was sick and you couldn't get a stream to work.
Yeah.
So, thank you, bruv. It's been an amazing season to share with you.
It has. Viable says I don't want Kane. I don't want Harry Kane. If we sign him, I'll back him because he'll be a red, but I don't want Harry Kane. If we sign Sancho, Rice, and Varane, and then sign Kane, cool. Whatever. That's great.
That's what I mean.
That's the icing on the top of the cake right there. But if we sign Kane, we're going to sign one other player probably, and that'll probably end up being a right back.
That's what I mean. If we got Harry Kane, I'd be happy because it's Harry Kane.
Yeah.
He's a brilliant striker and all of that. But the thing is that it's just not what we need.
No, it's not. We need a CDM. We need a centre back. We need a right back. And we're signing Sancho probably. It seems very likely that we're going to sign him now. So if we can bring in 3 players, a right winger, a CDM, and a centre back, I'm set with that. That's fine.
So if we got say a good CDM, say like an Ndidi,
yeah,
or a Declan Rice,
yeah,
and we got Sancho,
yeah,
and then we got Harry Kane, I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
because seeing Twanzebe today, and if he does play in the Europa League final, I'm going to reserve my judgment for our end of season review.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the way he's played, I don't know. I'd like to see him maybe.
Well,
start next season.
I think if Bay hadn't signed a new contract, I think he'd go. I think Phil Jones would go. We'd sign a centre back, and then Twanzebe would be our backup centre back. I don't think Kane fits United. Yeah, I agree. Viable. I want next to sign. I want next to sign Messi. That's not going to happen. We're not signing Messi.
I wouldn't want Messi at the club anyway.
No. We're not signing Messi. What are the restrictions on transfer window? Is there a cap to how much? So it's financial fair play rules. So you basically how it works is that your club financials have to line up so that you can afford to buy the players that you buy.
Yeah. So it's basically
it has to be financially viable.
Like if your club bought it, I'm going to do it easily. A better way. If your club bought in £10 a year,
yeah,
and you signed a player for £15, you would be breaking financial fair play.
Yeah.
If your club bought in £10 a year and you bought a player for £9, you'd be fine.
Yeah. There you go. So Man City thrashing Everton 5-0. West Ham beating Southampton 3-0. Liverpool beat Palace. Tottenham beat Leicester. Leeds beat West Brom. Newcastle beat Fulham. Villa beat Chelsea 2-1. Cool.
Bible says 1 year on, still no mods. That's a record for a channel, I'd say. Yeah, because to be honest with you, I think our big issue is that, and it's something that we spoke about today, and which is why we're going to be bringing more content to the channel.
Yeah,
is that there are so many other channels out there that do watch-alongs, especially for United, and due to personal life and all sorts of stuff, is that me and Alexia mainly do the watch-alongs.
Yeah,
so we're not bringing in much of an audience.
No.
So, when the channel grows, obviously we'll bring in mods, and probably Viable would be the first one I'd knock on the door to and be like, hey, mate. But to be fair, it's like, because it's usually quite relaxed, maybe at most there's like 7 or 8 of us in here.
Yeah.
Like, we can mod it ourselves as we keep an eye on everything.
Yeah. If that's the case, Arsenal can afford a Miles Banner-Peck. Well, no, Arsenal can afford more than they spend, but they just don't spend it. They're kind of similar to our owners, in that they just don't spend the money.
In fact, our owners also put us in debt when we wasn't. They put us in debt.
Yeah.
Just to pay their dividends.
Yeah, to pay their debts and their bills. Anyway, so Nuno's doing the lap of honour at the moment. So yeah, 2-1. Rather than giving ratings, why don't we just talk about our best players today? I think Donny van der Beek showed why we bought him.
Yep.
I think he was fantastic today. Playing that box-to-box role, he was linking the play from back to front. Way better than McTominay and Fred ever do.
Yep.
I think we've been rightly critical of Donny at times because he's not played that well when he has played.
Yeah.
And of course there's reasons why. It's because he doesn't play enough. But I think today he's shown Ollie that he can play in this United side and he can play his role well. Jay, I was joking, mate. It's all good. No, mate. Honestly,
but I wanted to give you guys I wanted to give you guys a bit of an insight into what we do have coming to the channel, because obviously after Wednesday we have no watch-alongs until
I mean, maybe
August.
maybe the Euros, because I'll still be here. So
yeah, maybe we'll do something for the Euros.
We could do England watch-alongs, maybe.
Yeah. And that obviously is also that obviously is dependent on our families.
Yeah.
Because obviously because it's England, every now and again, like I like to go watch the game with my uncle, or maybe Emma will get invested.
Well,
so I'll watch,
other than my brother, no one else in my family cares about football. So
yeah, so it's just more to give you guys an update, because for everyone, this for me, these watch-alongs have been brilliant, and I've loved doing it because I get to do it with one of my best friends every week. I get to chill out, watch the football. My wife is very understanding of what I do every Thursday or Saturday, or even when we got the congestion of 4 games in fucking 5 days or whatever it fucking was. Yeah. And it's like it's such a nice thing. But I think now we've got through our first season, we've sat down, and especially Alexi, you've got your big move to China.
Yeah,
we're figuring out what can we do to make this channel better in the 21-22 season. And I think that starts when there are no games. So we're going to get on a routine for you guys.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can
grow.
We can grow.
We can grow before next season.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's our challenge now. Hey, the newsman. Welcome in, dude. I'm a Cheltenham fan, but I have a big soft spot for Chelsea. Fair enough. Yeah. As you know, everyone's welcome here. Doesn't matter who you support. If you just come in and have a good time. Guys, don't do England watch-alongs. Do the best games in the Euros. Well, it
all depends on time.
It depends on timing. Because if a game starts at 9 p.m, then I can't do it because I've got to go to bed because I get up early. But we'll discuss that. We'll see what the schedule looks like for the games, because basically we'll probably just end up doing the games that we can.
And then maybe even the semi-finals, the finals, and the third place, maybe. But
the England games that we can do, if there are games over the weekend, then we'll cover as many of them as we can.
Yeah.
But obviously during the week it's going to be different.
So it's always a case of we obviously want the best for the channel, but we want to remain strongly United based.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
You also should do transfer videos. Yes. We're going to be something we discussed today. We had a meeting today, and I'm going to be doing daily transfer videos, starting hopefully next week, depending on if we've got any videos coming up. So, there'll probably be little 15-minute, 20-minute streams, just giving you the headlines of kind of transfers ins and outs.
Yep, and then on weekends we're going to have a bit more of a like a
open forum kind of thing.
Open forum kind of kind of a weekend update of the transfer stories from the week, and then we'll give our opinions on all that. I mean, we did because we started this channel just before the start of this season, and we did do a couple of transfer videos. Hopefully we can. Well, we're definitely going to be doing some content to do with transfers and that, and obviously any of the major stories that affect United, we'll do as well.
I mean, again, I don't want to put a definitive mark on it.
No,
but the idea I had was maybe doing it around maybe 3 p.m. Every day.
Yeah.
Just doing a transfer roundup. Because at the end of the day, we do want to grow the channel. If we could do this full time, that would be brilliant. But that's not the goal. The goal is basically this whole channel is two mates watching football together, talking about the club that we love, and getting to share it with I mean, I know Viable said be right back, so he's probably not going to hear this, but having people like Viable coming to our stream, or Kerry, or Kurt, or the newsman, or the countless other people that come in, and just having someone to talk to about the team that we love, that makes it all beneficial to us.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
And that's the reason we come back. If we were streaming, it was just me and you. I don't think we would have got this far if it weren't for having the one or two people come in to still watch us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And that's why we want to do more content, because at the end of the day, we watch the channels that you guys watch. Let's just call it. Let's call it that. And we understand the frustrations with the channels that you guys watch that we probably have as well.
Yeah.
That's why our slogan is "No agendas, forever red."
Yeah.
Because we don't. We look at things on a game by game basis.
Yeah.
Or on a story by story basis.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
That's what I think sets us apart, is because we are two guys that just sit in our room talking about the team that we've loved since we were kids.
Yeah, and we just enjoy the games of football, and there's not much. There's not much else to it, really. It's a pretty simple channel.
And have a laugh, and half the depending on the game, half the streams we talk about stuff that isn't even related to the game. Which is one of the best streams as well.
We just sit and chat about stuff. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting summer, because I'm sure we're going to have ideas of some things we can do in that, and this channel's going to progress. And next season is very likely to be mostly Jay by himself doing the watch-alongs. But
depending on the growth of the channel as well, is that I do want to start getting people like, say, maybe Viable on as like guests, and things like that, and reaching out to some people, and trying to arrange stuff that we can do as content, because I think that what works well is when we do a watch along, it's that the one thing we realized very early on is that we have very similar opinions, but what makes the streams great is when we have similar opinions and we get to debate them with each other, and that's what makes the watch-alongs great. When it's just one person, it's like
it's a little bit not one-sided, but it's almost
like playing tennis by yourself.
Yeah.
You might hit a good serve, but no one's there to see it.
Yeah.
So, we'll figure it out.
Exactly. And, and Viable, has very different opinions from us most of the time, but, we sit and debate it, and,
he's always wrong.
It gets a bit impassioned sometimes, and he's always wrong. No, it gets a bit impassioned sometimes as well, which is great. Just it shows that everyone cares.
Yeah,
but
and it's
It's all about fun, and it's all about being able to give your opinion and not feel like someone's just gonna
judge you. Yeah,
yeah, exactly, yeah,
like I mean, and that's the key thing is like the way I remember when we first started talking about doing this channel.
yeah,
And it's like this is going to be a little history of how the channel started.
yeah,
And actually, what I might do is clip this and put
yeah,
it up on the channel. But the way this started is me and Alexi. We used to watch the games together with a group of people, and then we kind of started watching the games together, just me and him. And Alexi said, "Oh, I was thinking about starting a United channel."
and you literally went, "Oh, I've been thinking the same thing."
I was like, "I've been thinking about doing that for ages."
Yeah,
but just never really had the inspiration. And then we spent about half an hour, and I think I said to you, I was like, "Oh, United Weekly," because it used to be the name of the fanzine that used to come when you were a member
yeah,
of Man United, like I was. My first bank account, not bank account, my first savings account, funny enough, was a Man United savings account, and you used to get this letter that said United Weekly on it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, and
if we all had the same opinions, it would be very boring. It'd be a boring world, and VAR wouldn't work.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, so like we started United Weekly, and I remember one of the first conversations I had with you is I wanted the stream to be like how it was when I used to go to the pub with one of my friends who was a Man United fan and watch the game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Like chilled out, like no kind of like, we're not going to give you the most tactical analysis.
no,
We will give you some analysis, but it's not going to be the most tactical.
yeah,
It's going to be like you're sitting in a pub with a couple of us talking about the game, because that's when I've had my best football memories, whether it's watching England in a pub and talking to the people on the table across, or speaking to the Chelsea fans when we played them in the 2008 Champions League final. To me, that's what makes I want to create, like, this channel has always wanted to be inclusive.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely. And I don't care if we're playing Man City and Man City fans come in here, we will talk to them as long as you're respectful, as long as you're not rude, racist, misogynistic, or any of those.
Yeah.
Or like anything horrible. Like, we'll happily talk to you, because at the end of the day, like, I don't hate someone for the team they love. No. Because they have the same love that I have for my team. So,
Yeah, well, apart from maybe City fans, but anyway.
And Liverpool and Arsenal.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to talk to fans when they're just infused in plastic, isn't it? But anyway.
It is.
Well, guys, this is the only Watchalong channel I watched one game, and I had to tell the host that what was happening in the game. It's unique. You get a unique experience here. Yeah, that's when our stream went down, wasn't it? And
that was awful.
That was
for about 15 minutes.
It was funny. It was fine. These things happen. I mean, as if the channel does grow and go on, then we can look at getting maybe getting like Sky Sports between us or something, and then then we don't miss a game ever, do we? Because it's always either on BT or Sky Sports.
Yeah, or getting a VPN and getting a bloody Peacock NBC. They get every Premier League game that exists.
Yeah, we could do that. I'm getting a VPN anyway, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think as the season's gone on as well, though, is that the streams have got a lot better in quality.
Oh yeah.
In terms of fluidity, and you have the minor setback, but every stream will have that.
Yeah, now we've got the full changeable squad on that as well.
Yeah,
which we didn't have at the start of the season.
Admittedly, today when we saw the bench and realised that there was like 3 or 4 players on the bench that didn't have graphics, I was like, today's the one day that we're not going to change the graphics, because I'd have had to create one for Will Fish, Hannibal, Shoretire.
No, we've got one for.
Oh, we do have one for Shoretire, don't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Or do we?
No. And we spoke. The funny thing is I'm going to give a bit of behind the scenes. Me and Alexi spent about 2 hours talking about the channel. And we also recorded a video as well that will go up on Tuesday. and we'd done everything. We was like, oh, we're being really productive today.
Yeah.
And like literally, whilst the stream was going live, Alexi's like, oh shit, you ain't sent me the thumbnail.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is a template, by the way, that I created. That I just have to drop a player in and change the name.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got one for Langer, but not for Shola.
Can I make a suggestion? We schedule Jay's toilet breaks to the Europa League final, guys. You bastard!
I mean, we scored 2 today, and Jay was here, so yeah, that's that whole curse thing is gone, I think.
I'll tell you what, if we get to 80 minutes and we haven't scored and it's 0-0 or 1-0 to Villarreal, God hope it ain't.
Yeah.
But if it does get to that, I'll go sit on the toilet for 5 minutes. I won't even go to the toilet. I'll just sit there.
Yeah.
See what happens.
So yeah, there we go. Unbeaten season away. Preston in at 88, 89. Arsenal in 01, 02 and 03, 04. And we've had an unbeaten full season, unbeaten away from home.
And they call Ollie a PE teacher.
And some people called Ollie a PE teacher. I mean, he's done the best with the tools that he's got, and he got finished second place behind a ridiculous Man City squad. We were top of the league around Christmas. Around January, wasn't it?
Could you imagine being in that dogfight today between Leicester, Chelsea, and Liverpool with that fixture congestion because of the Super League stuff?
Right. Yeah.
And to be honest with you, Ollie has done well enough.
Yeah.
That the Super League did not affect him and his players to the degree that we could have finished without Champions League football. Yeah. So hats off to him.
Yeah, absolutely. I think with the squad that he's got, I think if we get Sancho and a midfielder and at least one defender in the summer, a centre back, please. Then I think we can go into next season with a much stronger squad, and a squad that can challenge for the league. If we get say we get Sancho, Rice, and Varane. I mean, we're going to be fighting for the league. It might only be for 3 or 4 months that we fight for the league, but we'll be fighting for the league. If we can get City or Liverpool to have to win on the final day because we're right there, I'll take that. I will take that. I mean, that's real progress. That's fighting for the league. That's not finishing half a mile. But I mean, last season we finished a mile behind the leaders. This season it's half a mile. So we've closed a gap. It's half a mile. To be honest, guys, we just need to sort out our defence and we can challenge next season. Yeah, I think our attack has been fine this season. Our midfield needs work. Our defence needs work. If we can sort that out in the summer, I think we're golden.
Right. I think the issue is if we brought those quality players in, that's great, but we still need the depth.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's what's important.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it a few times. If last summer we'd bought Sancho and Upamecano, for example, we could have been fighting for the league and could have had a decent run in the Champions League because we beat Leipzig, we beat PSG, we messed up in a couple of games and didn't quite do it in the final game against PSG at Old Trafford. But again, if we had those high quality players, our season could be different. I mean, our midfield still would have been a problem. So, you can argue all day about that. But I think if we had Upamecano, we wouldn't have to. We wouldn't have. I think McFred wouldn't have been a thing this season. I think we'd have played with probably Fred and Pogba.
Yeah.
Pog Fred or something. You know what I mean? Because
Fredba.
Fredba. There we go, Fredba. But I'd rather Fredba than McFred. So, and for Maguire to have Upamecano next to him, I think he would have had a better season as well.
Yeah,
and Wan-Bissaka would have, and Luke Shaw would have been even better. So, I think maybe Cavani. I mean, we might not have signed Cavani. Well, I think we wouldn't have signed Cavani if we had Sancho. But then we would have played completely differently as a team. So Who knows? Who knows? Ifs and buts and all that. With a better defence, we can make more chances up front. It will increase our attack with players playing more confident of the defence. Yeah, and as we were just saying, McFred wouldn't have existed if we'd had a better defence. Ollie's had to play McFred because we our centre back pairing was Lindelof and Maguire. I mean, Solskjaer could have played Twanzebe. I think if he played Twanzebe this season, we would have seen that Twanzebe all season.
Yeah.
Calm and confident on the ball, fast. I think honestly he's looking better than Eric Bailly now.
And the thing is, I still see Bailly starting over him with Lindelof.
Probably,
I wouldn't choose it, but
in the final, yeah, it's probably going to be Bailly. But I think Twanzebe had a better game than Bailly.
Oh yeah, I mean Twanzebe, for me, you've got today's man of the match would be Donny van der Beek, Ahmad in a close second, and then it'll be Alanga and Twanzebe for a joint third for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Ahmad was fantastic. Donny was brilliant, dominant in the midfield. Playing simple passes and playing forward passes, and just getting in good positions. Guys, you should use the software I told you about to put something behind you on the webcams, like Old Trafford or a dressing room or something like that. Yeah, we can think about that over the summer. We can certainly look at that. For
all the graphics are going to be having an overhaul in the summer.
Yeah, there you go. You've heard it here first. We're going to have a graphics overhaul in the summer. It's by the time next season kicks off, this channel's going to look completely different to how it is now.
Well, I won't go that far, but there will be changes. Show how Sky Sports slightly changes their scores every year. I'm talking little change.
Well, I mean, think about how different it looks now from the start of this season, or even 6 months ago.
Yeah, exactly.
So it looked completely different. I'm not saying it's going to be, complete difference is the wrong way. There's going to be some incremental changes that are going to happen over the summer.
Yeah.
That we're going to test out probably like during the Euros. We're going to test out some things, and we'll go from there. Anyway, we both need to go eat. Thank you.
There's not ready for another hour and a half, but I need to go have a steaming time.
Having dinner. Thank you, Viable, for coming in. Thank you, Kerry, for watching as well, and anyone else who's still hanging about. You need technical advice, you can contact me on Discord. Yes, mate. No worries. We will. We'll do that.
100%.
Yeah. So 2-1 win. We've finished the season with victory. Fantastic performance. Unbeaten away for the whole season. Only four teams, only two other teams have done it. It's only been done 3 times before, and that was Arsenal twice and Ipswich once as well. Anyway,
I'll see you guys live tomorrow.
He's been Jay. I've been Alexi. Yep. We've got content coming for you for the rest of the week. And the watch along on Wednesday as well. So let's get ready, guys, for this Europa League final, where hopefully we can lift it again.